Victoria Island never slows. It's alive, loud, electric, relentless. But, hidden in the rhythm of the city, an old office block stood, functional, forgotten, waiting for renewal. And now reimagined as something entirely new.
My name is Stephanie Sheffo. I'm a design architect with Baron Architecture and was in charge of the design for the automobile. My role on the project was to interpret the brief. So when we got to the site, it was a commercial project, very rigid, very functional to its day. It had a lot of potential, and I had to try to convert like an office that was already very rigid to a hub. The design process started with the client vision. At this stage, as a design architect, we are more concerned with interpretation of brief. So I had to interpret the brief and also put my own add-ons to it. Add-ons in the sense that some clients are very limited to how much they can explain what they want, and because it's only expected. You are not in your field, you are the one in the field. So no matter the research they would have done, it cannot compare to the experience a professional would have in that same field. I wanted a space that was balanced with openness and privacy. I had to create transitions, so spaces that unfold gradually, leading your eye, shaping your experience. It was just about aesthetics, rhythm, comfort, flow, so that at the end of the day, you're going to create a fantastic experience for the end user.
The home sits in one of Victoria Island's evolving pockets, where new residences emerge daily, ushering in a more bespoke, modern era. Amidst this transformation, this home sits quietly distinct, a composition of lines and layers, revealing itself with restraint. Materiality here isn't just a finish, it's the language of the home. Each surface is intentional, chosen to create contrast and harmony in equal measure. Hard, enduring elements like stone and tiles bring clarity and strength. Against them, softer, warmer tones add a human touch, a sense of intimacy. Light is always in dialogue with these materials. Morning sun sharpens their edges, while softer daylight settles across the timber and plaster, shaping moments of calm throughout the home.
Materiality was very key. I played with tiles, textures, colors. Very muted, but the colors were obvious. I tried to play with I call it like a straight line. So it's like select a color, and then I try to not deviate from that color. So even if I'm going darker, lighter, it's still like a straight line, like it's just different shade and intensity of the same color. Very monochromatic, but you can still tell that, this shade is from this shade, this texture from this texture. So that's kind of what I integrated for this project. And if you see the name autumn, that's why I call it being the autumn. When you think of autumn, fall. When you think of autumn, you don't think of the warm, new, almost orange, new kind of feel. That was my inspiration.
My name is Gonwa. I'm technical architect and project Autumn. My role in this project was to take the designs and translate them into drawings that can be used on site. As we know with every project Autumn also had its own challenges that we had to solve for on site. One of the top issues that we had on site was time constraint. The client wanted to move into the property at the end of the year for a project that we started out in August. Let's say by January 2025, we were done with the project. And as a result of that time constraint, we also had limitations regarding to sourcing for materials and things that we needed on site. So because we had like a 5 months times window, we did not have the option to explore importing things from outside the country. And so we had to rely on locally available materials. This also informed the tiles, the selections that we had, a couple of other things of the projects. We also had to work with some of the existing structural members on site, where we would have loved to maybe cut through a slab, we couldn't because of the structural stability of the entire building. And we had to put in some additional columns in certain areas just to make sure that the building actually works as it was designed to do so. As you can clearly see from the render videos/pictures, what you can see at the final product, there's a difference. This is part of what we had to problem solve for with regards to material sourcing. And then also the client also, at the time we were sourcing for what was locally available in the market. This was one of the selections that the client made. And because of that, it kind of like informed every other thing around that color, that tone, that texture. So that once that tile was chosen, especially for the main area, we translated all of that into what the facade would look like, the colors, and then the paints, palettes, and all of that.
The project supports both openness and privacy. Inside, the sequence of spaces was designed to feel seamless. The living and dining areas are open, connected to the outdoors, yet balanced in scale for comfort. From there, the kitchen sits as both a working hub and a social space, functional but crafted with the same level of care. The private areas follow a similar rhythm. The walk-in closet is generous, laid out to feel ordered and intentional, while the bathrooms are treated as sanctuaries, light, proportion, and detail coming together to create a sense of retreat. This isn't just architecture to be seen, it's architecture to be felt, through touch, through light, through time.